Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Love. My channel is Love Makeup CA. So as per the title, we are going to do a Sephora recommendation. So as you already know, the Sephora sale is starting from 14th of April and they have three tiers like Rouge members, VIP and the Insider. So the Rouge members are the first one who get early access for all the new launches and also for the Sephora sale. The Rouge members have 20% off and they're going to start for the sale from 14th of April. VIPs they get 15% off, and for the insiders they got the 10% off. The VIB and the insider, the sale is going to start from 18th of April and it's going to last till 24th of April. So it's a good time to restock and repurchase. And apart from that, everybody have access to the Sephora's own collection for 30% off. So that is same for like the Rouge, it will going to start from 14th, but and for other tier people it's going to start from the 18th of April and going to last till 24th. I'm going to talk about the products that I have used from a long time and I really like them to use it every single day. And some of the products I use every single day, some of them are like I use oftenly. Starting from the primers. So for the primers, I don't use the high-end primers. I use the e.l.f. Putty primer. I use the e.l.f. Putty primer or the Huda Beauty water jelly primer. So I'm not sure it is still available or no. I think it is still available on Huda's website but not on Sephora. The e.l.f. cosmetic putty primer is the best one that I really tried, and also the grape primer from e.l.f. it's also amazing. That is just like a stick-on makeup thing for you. It lasts for the whole day. So those are the primers that I really enjoy every single day. So now moving ahead with the tinted moisturizers. So I use the Laura Mercier's tinted moisturizer. So this is in a shade nude 2 and 1. I really like this tinted moisturizer. I use it every day, even have used it today also. So it just feel like your skin really lightweighted, leaves your skin really smoothly for the whole day, and natural skin perfector. This is highly recommended one if you are not into foundation. This is tinted moisturizer, amazing. I really wanted to try the Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer, but they had like a mixed review, so that's what I'm not sure about, so I'll just think about it. So this tinted moisturizer is highly recommended. So now moving ahead with the foundation. So it's 4 of them. I'm not carrying one. I think I forgot it in my drawer only, but I'm going to mention it for sure. So the most used foundation for me is the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. It's a really amazing foundation and I have in a shade 130 in a light warm. I really like this one. It has 20 plus skincare ingredients. So it will just leave your skin really smooth and it relieves your skin with a natural finish, really lightweighted. You don't even feel like there is something on your face. Most of the time I use it with my bare hands directly, or sometimes I just mix it with my moisturizer and then just go ahead for the day, and it's really easy to blend. The only reason I use it every day because most of the foundation they kind of leave a layer on your face, so this is like you don't even set in your lines, just blend nicely and leaves your skin with your natural skin finish. And this is my go-to foundation all the time. I have used this much and I'm left with only this much, so it is really nice product and it's a good time to purchase during the sale because it is expensive. The foundation that I use is the Kosas foundation. That is a really the viral foundation. It has amazing light to medium coverage, but for me it's a medium coverage. That foundation I most of the time I use whenever I have some occasion or something special, because I don't want to use it really quickly. And that foundation there was a little trick with it, is because it was really hard to find the shade. I got that one somehow corrected to my shade, but with the comments or the reviews from the people is like it is really hard to find the shade. So that is the only issue with that one. So moving ahead with the third foundation, which is from the Rare Beauty. So this is a weightless foundation. It's in a shade 220C. I like this foundation because it has a water-like texture. It is really smooth on your skin, gives you medium coverage. I have this shade in a little warm shade as comparison to my other foundations. I use this foundation most of the time in summer because it's a little warm shade for me for the summer, just having that's tan like texture, so it is really good to use that time. It is a water like texture, really sweat proof for me. It's always worked for the sweat proof thing because are really sweaty and really hot, so this is a really good to go foundation. I'm not sure how those gonna work, like the House Labs, Nards and Kosas, because those are the foundation that I bought during the fall for a sale time. So we'll see, but this is always a good foundation during the summertime. So now moving ahead with the fourth and the last one that I really like, which is from the NARS light reflecting foundation. This is amazing foundation if I'm going for one day trip or something. This is amazing to use that time because it keeps your skin hydrated for the whole day. You don't have to do a touch up or anything. The formula is amazing for this foundation, but the only reason I don't like is something is wrong with the packaging. You see there's always leaking. So this is the only issue I have. If I have to carry this foundation, I always carry in the travel size tubes, so I don't carry this one because, and this is the only reason, that's why it's still in packaging, because I don't know, it will be leaking, and it just like this all the time. It's not like laying flat, it's always like this, still in packaging, because I can't trust the tube. It's always leaking. So that's the last foundation, really amazing, but that is the only issue I have with this, is the packaging. Now moving ahead with the concealer. So I have these three concealers that I use most of the time. So the first one is the Rare Beauty one, like this is my summer concealer. The another concealer that I have is from the Laura Mercier's Flawless Fusion concealer. This concealer I use just if I have really like puffy eyes and have a really bad dark circle. So I mix this with the Kosas, mix these two together. So I just start with this one, like the Laura Mercier from my inner corner, and then I go out with my Kosas for the outer corners. Covers your puffiness and dark circles really nicely. So for the Kosas, I have in a shade 1. It's a super creamy plus brightening concealer. It's a 6 ml product, really nice, and also gives you medium to full coverage foundation, medium to full coverage concealer. Even I have used this concealer alone to do my whole face. A little bit goes long way, like this one, because it's scars or acne or something, the bad days, like bad skin days, this is a good to cover. So this is gives you really nice coverage, so that's why it's a go-to concealer. If we talk about the concealer, talk about the color correctors. So I have these two color correctors. One is from the Sephora Dr. Joel Tiger Grass color correcting treatment. It's a cream, and it's a 15 ml cream, and I think it costs $25. If you go with a full size, that will cost you around $62 or something. And now they recently launched, I think last month they launched the drops too for this one, but I would really recommend to go with the cream, because cream has more coverage than the liquid one. You just have to use only a little bit, and it will cover your whole face, and you don't have to worry about any other color corrector. The second color corrector is from Charlotte Tilbury. This one I used only particularly for the eyes because of the shade too. So really like enjoying this one. Don't set in your lines, and gives you really nice smooth finish. And apply this one, then apply my concealer, and then I set it with my setting powder, which is from the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry for any like setting in the fine lines or anything. I recommend to those who have puffy eyes and also the dark circle, this product is the go-to product for specifically for the dark circle. Or if you have like those blue veins, people have this, my mom have this, best recommended product for sure. All right, so now moving ahead for the contour or the bronzer. So I use the Rare Beauty contour or a bronzer stick. I use it for contouring instead of the bronzer. For the bronzer, most of the time I'm using this Benefit Cosmetics bronzer. It's a mini size and it's a matte finish, and you don't have to worry much. And also this is like really pigmented, so I have to use a little less, and I always use this brush. Let's talk about the eye products. So I have these two for the eye products. So when Glossy released in Canada, I ordered this one, and from that day onwards till now, I'm really using this gel pomade, and it's in a shade brown. It's very easy. Whenever I'm in a rush and I don't have much time, I just go straight with that. Other use the Benefit Cosmetics this pencil, a really nice brow pencil. It just gives you like that hair like texture. So these are my two brow pencils or brow gel pomades that I use on regular basis. The only setting powder that I use is the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. So because I already hit pan, so I'm going to repurchase it. I really love this one a lot. So anything, it gives you really nice touch-ups and just leave your skin finally fresh for a whole day. I have this one in shade 1 Fair. So this is my highly recommended product for Sephora sale. You should grab it because it's really expensive. Full size is what to have during the Sephora sale. I just hit the pen. I'm just thinking to grab the mini size because I still have it. Maybe in the fall season, fall sale time, I grab the full size, but for time being I probably go with the mini size. So now moving ahead for the blushes from Rare Beauty. I really like using all these blushes. Most of the time I use my own blush, which is the Blossom blush. Mix them together and just play around. I'll apply these underneath, and on the top I apply my own like powder brush, because those are the powder formulas and this is the liquid. These go together really nicely. Full size and it's a mini size. These are my Rare Beauty blushes. I just love her blushes a lot. So moving on for the highlighter, I have this Rare Beauty's mesmerizing highlighter. I broke it. I don't know how it will be now. Okay, it's in a really bad shape, if you can see. So I accidentally threw it off from the vanity. I really like this one. It's in the shade Mesmerizing. You use highlighter most of the time. You might have seen some of the highlighters leave a layer on your face whenever you apply, but with the Rare Beauty highlighter I just feel like there's a glow coming from within the skin. So that's why this is the really highly recommended one. I really like using this a lot. The next one I have is from the iconic London Illuminator. I have to use any liquid one apart from Rare Beauty. This is the third one that I prefer to go for, and you just have to use a little bit go long. And same is with the Rare Beauty highlighter. I just like dab only once, then I just use everywhere on my face. So that's why these are the highlighters that worth to try for the lip products. I don't have much of the lip products that I use from Sephora, but the best one that I highly recommend is the Fenty Beauty Heat Gloss Balm lip plumbers that you can use. If you're really into lip plumbers, I would recommend the Too Faced lip plumbers because they give you really that tinglish and plumbing effect, but I'm a little sensitive for that tinglish effect, so this worked best for me. It's because most of the time I use my own lip glosses and my own lipstick, so that's why this is the only product I would recommend for the lips. So this is it for today's video, and I will be doing probably the Sephora hauls now. So I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Till then, take care and have a great time. Bye.